in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Wade on the wing to the paint. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Pass to Dragic. Great defense that time from Noah. Clark, when you take a look at Joe Johnson, and if you were on a good team, a team that was contending for a championship, where ideally would you like him to be? Where would you slot him?
I'd put him in that first or second scoring role because he's so good and scores so effortlessly. And at some point, I think he's going to hoist that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Dragic. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass. And look, Joe Johnson last season, not his best statistically, but boy, did he show some heart. I mean, he was one of the catalysts for Brooklyn making the playoffs, especially when Brook Lopez returned healthy and the two could play off of one another.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Taj Gibson's checked in for Gasol. Dunleavy comes in for Mirotic, and it's Brooks in for Rose. Out to Brooks, just 5 to shoot. Here's Noah. No luck, and the Heat going the other way now. Talking about Joe Johnson, I'm not going to lie, last year wasn't one of his best statistically, Clark. His shooting accuracy was on the low end. His turnover numbers were high. It wasn't very pretty.
But for Joe, Kevin, I don't think it was about the numbers last year. It was about wanting to compete and to win. And he's developed a champion's will over the years. And I would like to see him finally achieve his goal of maybe winning the championship. I think he deserves it. He's been consistent. He's been solid. And now you see some maturation with him as well.
And Dwayne Wade, as we know, one of the best in the business at blocking shots from that off-guard position. Hard to think of a guard who has had as many swats as Dwayne Wade in the past couple of decades. One of the best ever.
McDermott's checked in for Noah. The Heat also changing it up. Whiteside's checked in for Stoudemire. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Goran Dragic.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Greg, you're talking about Wade on the blocks. Last season, he climbed up to 6th all-time in blocks, Clark, by an NBA guard.
Amazing. Actually has the most blocks of any player who is his height or shorter in NBA history. Even with his explosiveness waning, his timing and savvy allow him to still be effective blocking shots.
The offensive rebound. Hassan Whiteside again. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And we've watched threes.
94.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. The Heat leading by 4. We've got Rose. Mirotic is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Holiday in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. That one goes. Counter. Richardson's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Miami. Right side Rose. Gasol against Whiteside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they play with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Joakim Noah's checked in for the Bulls.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
The Heat with the lead. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And it's Dragic off the drive. Here's Winslow. Great defense that time from Noah.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And the dunk by Rose.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Chicago trailing here. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Wade, he's checked in for Richardson. And the Heat call time here. They're leading by 2. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Dragic, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Down low, here's Stoudemire. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're losing by 2. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Butler, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Miami also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the basket by Wade.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The shot misses. And it's Chicago the other way. To the middle. Yes!
I tell you what, this is the white-hot version of Derrick Rose right now.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Double team on Wade. Johnson outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Back to Mirotic. There's the feed to Gasol. And Mirotic kicks to Gasol. Rose attacking. Gasol wide open. He fires. Oh, no good.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Now a timeout called by Miami. The score is tied at 34. 1 second left in the fourth. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we've watched this one go now to overtime. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for Chicago right now, Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. The big men are Gibson and Noah. And it's Mirotic in at the 3. And it's Rose penetrating, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Really, Greg, just shows you the toughness and determination this man has. Impressive.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
And the Heat call time here. They trail by 1. 1:44 left in overtime. On the wing, Dang. Noah with the block. And Mirotic kicks to Rose, and it's Butler with the jam.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
The Heat trail by 3, and now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Johnson. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Those are adjustments that could have a big impact at what is a critical point in this overtime, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And that one's good by Noah.
I love that plan. Set up the opportunity for the mismatch.
Yeah, knowing they have to get a bucket here and exploiting the height advantage where they can find it, well, that's a no-brainer to me.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Mark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Rose goes in. Connects!
When Noah gets going like that, forget about it.
And it's the Heat with the ball.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Well, we can probably expect to see them slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're down by 1. There's 18 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Wade against Butler. Wade outside. It's in!
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Right side, Butler. That will count, and he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. Well, we thought they might, and they will. They're going to review it. Maybe that wasn't a buzzer beater after all. They better not put this one in the win column just yet. The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did, in fact, have it right. He got it off GA in time.
And even though they had it right the first time, it's always a smart move to double check. when it comes to the game-winning shot, you have got to go to replay.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They escape with a victory, although they needed, Clark, an extra period to get it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.